The universe is beyond anything the human race can ever encounter. We, the people of Earth, make an incredibly minute part of this massive universe that's filled with billions of planets and other astronomical entities. But there's one object that has long fascinated researchers, and now they think they've discovered something beyond comprehension. Well, there's nothing that scientists can't comprehend. This new black hole discovery has everyone going bonkers. First up, researchers discover a new, monstrous black hole. It hasn't been long since the world laid eyes on the first authentic image of a black hole. It was then and there that people thought there was no going back and that we'll just keep on discovering even more. Now, Australian scientists have brought something incredible to the table, as they think they've discovered the fastest growing black hole. But what's so unique about this discovery? Don't scientists study and find distant black holes all the time? Well, yes and no. The thing is that black holes are an astronomical phenomenon where nothing is definite. There's always something new to ponder over and even recalibrate, because they're that mysterious. When lead researcher Dr. Christopher Onken and PhD candidate Samuel Lay at the Australian National University discovered the most rapidly growing black hole of the last 9 billion years, everybody wanted to know what made their discovery different. Dr. Onken explained that scientists have been hunting for such a massive object for decades and found some, but not of this magnitude. Their discovery indicates that this particular black hole is unimaginably dense and can consume the equivalent of 1 Earth per second. Can you believe that? It even shines almost 7,000 times brighter than all the light that comes from our galaxy. The Aussie researchers claim that this mighty thing has surprisingly gone unnoticed for such a long time. This massive black hole is like an actual needle in a haystack, but this needle is ginormous. And what makes this discovery unique is that black holes of this size, almost the mass of 3 billion suns, stopped growing at this speed billions of years ago. And now the billion-dollar question here is that, why hasn't this one stopped growing? Did something happen to this one? Or is it just the beginning of discovering something even more incredible? Next, Australian astronomers sit at the discovery of the fastest growing black hole. The fastest growing black hole discovered by Australian researchers is the talk of the town these days. The sheer size of this entity has scientists wide-eyed. And then add the speed at which it's growing, total Christmas Day for scientists. Associate professor and co-author Christian Wolff believes that something more catastrophic might have happened, which makes this black hole different from the others. He thinks that, well, we shouldn't let go of thinking bigger, but we might never come across a black hole like this again. Christian Wolff puts it out there that the team is confident that researchers might not be able to discover another black hole that can top the record of this one. He thinks there's essentially not enough space where another black hole of this size can fit. The most beautiful thing about this object is that anyone with a decent telescope can feast their eyes on this beast and can comfortably locate it from any dark backyard. One can definitely consider this as the discovery of the century, but we can't always be so sure. The object, J1144, was discovered using a 1.3 meter telescope in Coonabarabran, also called the Sky Mapper Southern Sky Survey in New South Wales. The international research team at the university discovered a luminous object, or a bright quasar, that is powered by a supermassive black hole. It's hard to comprehend that an object likely located halfway across the universe from us is visible from our tiny blue dot. What's more mind-boggling is that the scientists believe that the Big Bang theory occurred roughly 13.8 billion years ago, and the light that's appearing from this gigantic black hole has been traveling to us for 7 billion years. That's cosmic. So, what do rapidly growing black holes mean for Earth? Whenever there's a discovery of objects which sound like a doomsday device from a Marvel comic, we wonder if our tiny little planet is safe. Will it get sucked into a black hole or collide with a nearby galaxy? What does it mean for Earth when scientists discover fast-growing black holes that swallow things the size of Earth within a second? Well, Onken says that it's highly unlikely we'll ever discover an object this size again. He also has reason to believe that there might be objects of similar size. However, he adds a disclaimer that they tend to be much earlier in the universe's history. It should be noted here that black holes aren't exactly visible or in shapes like our planets or other stars are. A black hole's existence is integrated by the observable matter that's swirling around it, because as even light can't escape its gravity. Amateur readers might want to start with interstellar if they want a simpler outlook on black holes. The biggest mystery at this point regarding the black hole is its unusual luminosity. It's unclear why it's so bright, and Onken thinks that it might be because the gas emission from two galaxies could have collided and funneled towards the black hole. Dr. Christopher Onken also gave his views about why J1144 remained undiscovered for such a long time, even when astronomers have been looking for such objects since the 1960s. He believes that researchers tend to avoid looking for objects close to the Milky Way's plane because there's a lot of contaminants, making it hard to look beyond it for distant objects. The source for this black hole is 18 degrees away from the plane of the Milky Way. Well, he says that scientists have stopped looking beyond 25 and even 15 degrees. The entire scientific community is fascinated by this discovery, especially something that even amateurs can witness and participate in. Doctoral student Adrian Lucy spotted the black hole, and the research has been submitted to the publications of the Astronomical Society of Australia. And now for some other related news. An algorithm has been made that can label galaxies. There are currently millions of galaxies spread across the universe, and the task of naming them once discovered is done manually at the moment. It's extremely crucial to properly classify galaxies based on their size, shape, and even distance from our galaxy. It can be too overwhelming for researchers to go through massive amounts of data. Mitchell Kavanagh is a PhD candidate at the University of Western Australia, and according to him, naming galaxies is an essential step for understanding the nature of the universe, but it consumes a lot of time. That's why Kavanagh and his colleagues have addressed this issue by coming up with a neural network that can speed up the process. They developed a program based on a convolutional neural network that is useful for processing visual data. Speed is the biggest advantage of this algorithm, as it can help classify more than 14,000 galaxies in under 3 seconds. CNNs, for short, may have a downside with accuracy, but speeding things up with it can be a game changer. Next up, a rare opportunity for stargazers. The night sky is full of wonders, which, if witnessed, the mind can never forget. Stargazers, for that matter, are always on the lookout to witness rare star alignment in the night sky throughout the year. This time, it's an excellent opportunity for those looking toward the New Zealand sky to catch a dazzling planetary alignment this month. The month of June will bring along a rare alignment of 5 planets, and then eventually even the moon will be visible almost 30 minutes before sunrise. An unobstructed view and good binoculars will let stargazers see Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn in sequential order along with the moon. And the best part, as the month continues, this amazing astronomical sight will also be visible to the naked eye. So you can take that someone special to a high point or top of the mountain and create an incredibly magical moment as you witness this breathtaking phenomenon. Finally, does NASA do hidden research on UFOs? Let's face it, every one of us may have wondered at some point, is there life out there? Or are we truly alone out there? Yes, the universe is massive. Why do humans have to think they're so special to exist alone in this eternal cosmic world? Well, NASA believes so too, and they have recently set up a team of scientists who will be studying unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs, or UFOs. We know that it can't exactly be the way it is shown in movies or conspiracy theories videos, but it's worth a try to at least observe and determine how these unexplainable phenomena work. The agency believes that it's unfair to conclude anything based on the small number of occurrences of these phenomena. They need to observe more and collect as much data as possible to ensure the security of our atmosphere. But NASA has firmly stated that there's currently no evidence for linking UAPs to visiting aliens. Boo-hoo. NASA will use the best tools and the teams to understand the science behind these occurrences and make their findings available to the public. That's a wrap for this video. Which recent astronomical discovery has caught your attention? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.